Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the mound today, Mackenzie Gore. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
One out, base is empty. And a base hit right there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Strike one. Right side. The throw to second. And they'll just get the one. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. O'Hearn, the runner at first with 2 gone. And foul ball. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. And the Orioles lead 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Zach Eflin.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. First pitch, not close. Gloves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. And that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider. Start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
And here is James Wood. And that's way high. Ball 1. On the ground, and that's just foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock, and that extends the inning. Here's Nathaniel
First
Lowe.
baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. And here it comes. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So 1 left for Washington. We played an inning. No score. Back in Washington, D.C., here's Tyler O'Neill.
Left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
O'Neill, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Canada. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now Colton Cowser in the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Ball 2.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
High in the air, out to right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Cedric Mullins digs in now. Late swing, foul to the left.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Batting 8th, third baseman Jordan
Nearly
Westburg.
a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
So up next, Jordan Westberg. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Mullins stands at first with 1 out. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next to hit, Jackson Holiday. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Inside, just missed. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 1 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the 2nd, and here's the DH for Washington, Josh Bell.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Eflin back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Cowser makes the catch. 1 away.
Batting 6, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And he hits a ground ball right side. Holiday whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7th, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Orioles 1 and the Nationals nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone and jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got in the chase for the punch out.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mackenzie Gore departs, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
on
the
to pitch now for the Nationals, Derek Law.
58.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Law.
say they want to save you, I'm the anti-hero. There ain't nothing that's to say they trying to start at zero.
Fought off foul. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Can't get there, base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan
One gone, runner at
O'Hearn.
first. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's
Ball
inside, and it's 1-0. Rutschman leads off first with 1 away. Ripped, but it curls foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Got him looking. That's the third out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 1 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, and there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
No outs, runner at first. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Knocks it down. Runner at first with no outs here. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ground ball up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. The feed for one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
90 feet so huge right there. The diving stop cuts off the lead runner at second, keeps him out of scoring position. That's a tremendous job. I know they would have wanted the double play, but at least you keep that tying run from being 90 feet closer to home plate.
Yeah.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
That one ripped. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Nationals Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses across to first, and O'Neill is retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Not in time. He's got a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now Jordan Westberg caught looking his first time up. Inside just missed. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. One left for the Orioles, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, now the left fielder, James Wood.
Left fielder, James Wood.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's going to be Nathaniel Lowe. Swung on, belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around second is Wood. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And they put the tag on him for the out. Here's Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. cut on and lifted in the air. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. We're tied at 1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Luis Garcia, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that is that. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the top of the 5th we go, all tied 1-1. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Law back to work. Swings through that one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Foul ball there. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. He's 2 for 2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Brings it in. 2 down. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jose A. Ferrer.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Necesitan la atención. Nosotros hacemos, los damos por el montón. Y no es cuestión de darle dinero. Es cuestión de escucharlo y no ponerle pero. El gobierno me llama para darme ayuda, eso espero. Pero mientras tanto yo sigo en el avispero. La verdadera pandemia es la división. En un mundo conectado no hay conexión.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad Chuck D in my community. I burn oil on the skillet. My favorite brand, Rio, Tokyo, they all get
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Henderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. The throw in, rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground to third, Tenna. Fires across the diamond. They limit the damage here. The O's add 1 on an RBI double, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the inning, and now Keibert Ruiz.
Washington, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Base hit into right center.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job for stepping up to the challenge. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Zach Eflin will depart. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for
The
Baltimore,
left-hander on now, Keegan
number
Aiken.
45.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Jose Tenna, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Henderson on the move. He's got it. And there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Jacob Young now at the plate. Late swing fouled off. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Kowser going back and out of here. And this place is rocking. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Now a screamer into the outfield. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Now batting left fielder James
So a man
Wood.
at first. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. Cruz off of first with 2 away. In the air to left center. O'Neill has a beat on it, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Ball 1 there. Next offering is in for a strike. Rip to third. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Pinch hitter coming up, Ramon Laureano.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Swing at a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Orioles 2.
I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away. There's no competition.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth. And leading off the bottom of the 6th, Nathaniel Lowe. And a foul ball.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down behind the plate. Had pretty good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
So up next,
Garcia.
Luis Garcia has grounded out a couple of times. Holiday snags it for the 2nd out.
Now pitching for
Andrew
Baltimore.
Kittredge is
Number
forced to the
39.
mound after the injury.
Andrew
Pretty tight
Kittredge.
game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher to
Up
hit,
next,
Keibert
for the
Ruiz.
Nationals, catcher Keibert Ruiz.
Up the middle, Holiday. They get the force, and that is the inning. So one left for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now, top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Ramon Urias. So they turn to their closer, Jorge Lopez.
Number 21.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. A 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And that ball is gone. That one felt good, and we are all tied up. It's 3-3.
Big-time players don't shy away from these spots. He knew he could change the game, and that's exactly what he just did. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. Rutschman retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Liner, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Go-ahead run on base. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 outs. Misses outside, and it's 1-1. And that one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. This to third. Out number 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now up for Washington, Jose Tena. be trouble. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So digging in, Jacob Young. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. C.J. Abrams will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses there. Ball one. The winning run on second base. Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Line drive. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's two away. Caught in a rundown now. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. So a missed opportunity after the leadoff double as they strand the runner. Eighth inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Nationals Park. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Lopez back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Man at second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit. Try to
hand him out front for strike 3.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And that one fouled off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's in there. That is strike 2. In the dirt, blocked. Mountcastle up to third on the wild pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Laureano in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position.
I got a ball, 1
Skips
strike.
in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Now it gets away from Ruiz. Runner stays put at third. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side in the 8th.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Man at second, nobody out. Chris Certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Hard liner. And there's one away. Next to hit for the
Now
Nats,
batting,
James
left
Wood.
fielder, James Wood.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Winning run at second with one away here in extra innings. To the right side. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Nathaniel Lowe
Now
up to
batting,
hit.
the first baseman,
And this is a big opportunity for him to
Lowe.
pick up his teammate right here.
It gets through. That's it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Nationals walk it off and win it 4-3.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.